I'm Harry Ghotra, welcome to my channel. I have got a really exciting day planned today. I'm at Studio 4, which is Maham Anjum's studio, and she is a very famous potter and she makes the most amazing pottery. She's going to be doing the pottery for the new restaurant, which I'm very excited about, but she's invited me along today to spend the day with her, and she's even said that I can throw a pot, so we'll see how that goes later. But this is Maham.
Hello.
So, Maham, how long have you been doing your pottery work for?
I don't know, over 16 years or something.
And you work for quite a few famous chefs in the world?
Well, I've worked for some really incredibly amazing, passionate people, yes, like yourself. And Vivek Singh, Jamie Oliver, and a few of those.
Name
fantastic
now.
people.
But it's something that you're very passionate about, and that's what I love about some of the stuff that you do. You're so passionate about how you bring a restaurant to life, aren't you?
I like we were talking, we mentioned last time we met, I love working with chefs because as a designer and as a potter, I think, I learn so much more from working one-to-one with a chef than I would do sitting on my own in my studio. Things like proportions, things like, things like color as well, and importantly, shapes of certain pots. That one of the ones that we're working on for a very special dish for your new restaurant, it's got to be a certain curve for the spices to take time to develop within the dish, within the pot. So for that, I love working with chefs, and I think chefs are some of the nicest people in the world.
Oh, she's so flattering. But we're going to have a little wander around. You're going to show me around your studio.
Yeah.
You're going to show me around this beautiful space. Look at it. It's just must fuel your creativity.
Time's
being
frozen here, isn't it?
It's beautiful. But so we're going to head on down into the studio. We're going to have a little wander around first. We're going to have a little bite of lunch, and then you're going to show me how to make a pot.
Lunch is in the kiln, curry.
She's cooking the lunch in the kiln. How cool is that? But yeah, so we'll have a little wander, and then you think you're going to be all right? Show me how to make a pot.
You'll be fine. Honey, you can make chapatis, right? You can make chapatis.
I can make round chapatis.
Okay,
so
then
apparently
you'd be able to make a pot. And this is my little, very tiny
studio.
space.
How exciting!
And we've got the cinnamon. Oh, that's my alarm for my fish pie, which is ready.
Oh, fantastic!
So
these are all your little works of art.
Look.
Oh, look at that!
It's 160 degrees and 159.
That's amazing! I love it! Dual purpose. That's amazing.
We work outside in the summer.
Right.
We have this big table just outside.
Yeah.
So, Catherine likes to work outside, and so do I, and you can pack stuff in.
Oh, how lovely.
And these are all the things that I'm making for a very special project.
Oh, I wonder what project that is.
So working with these potters was great. I started working in Sri Lanka, and it was a group of women potters that I worked. It was great to work with women because women are the sole earners in this pottery community as well in Sri Lanka.
Right, okay.
And so we developed lots of new, not new things, but shapes that they'd used, but resized for a context, i.e. this part of the world where I lived and worked. Yeah. So all the designs that were done were coming from Sri Lanka, have this essence that they are from another land, not from Europe, but the colours, the shapes are completely in keeping with this part of the world, and everything was handmade. So the potters would make the pots in their little studios, a bit like this, but it's like outside, in the garden area, in the courtyard. And then they're taken to a factory, they're glazed, and they're fired, and then they're shipped to the UK. The cook and the potter are very, very much connected. If you go to India, for example, a chef could go to a potter and say, oh, actually make the neck a bit narrow so my spices are cook better or flavour the food better. And that to me is very, very exciting.
So I'm very lucky to be here because Maham's going to show me how to throw some clay pottery. What do you call it?
A pot.
We're going to make a pot. How exciting! So this is the wheel. Now I know nothing about making pots, so I'm going to be a bit rubbish, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
The first thing, honey, you got to do when you're throwing a pot. Okay, I've got this ugly stuff here because otherwise the room becomes a mess. Okay. So the first thing you got to do is, it's clean water, and you got to center the pot.
Okay.
That means it should be rotating evenly in the center, not sort of like that. That's like not center. I'll tell you what it looks like when it's centered. So it's. See, now it's even.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is off center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one, the first bit, when you're centering, it has to be the fastest, the fastest speed.
Okay.
And then I'm just slowly gonna bring it down, make it nice and smooth. Because I'm making something which is not so deep, so I want it to be sort of about 2/3 of the diameter, about like that. And then I'm gonna go in, but not all the way down, and pull this out a little bit. So it's starting to look like a vessel.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pull the walls. So what I'm doing is I'm squeezing
You're
from
squeezing
the
between
bottom,
your fingers.
and then I'm pulling it to the top. Can you see?
Yeah.
So I'm squeeze from the bottom. You've got to make sure there's moisture in there, and you pull it to the top. I may have used a bit too much clay for this one, but it doesn't matter. And then it's got to be, I've got the diameter right. Then I just got to, I think I've used too much clay for this one. So about that kind of, and then I'm just going to use my hand a little bit and push it out. So sort of like the shape that we want. That's so cool! So do you want to have a go, Harry?
Yes, please. So I'm going to throw my pot now.
It's very exciting. So, make it into a nice ball.
Okay.
It's a bit like dough, really, isn't it?
Okay.
Like.
Okay.
Okay, now you throw it in the center, Harry. And then you just pull it out. That's fine, just pull it out.
Very nice.
And now we can slowly take your hands off. So you're sort of beginning to look like a pot. And then also you can tidy it up with a sponge, You can take all the excess moisture out with a sponge.
See, it's just floppy all around the top
because we've got to pull. So any bit, if you squeeze any bit too much, it will fall. So it's
I've
about
broken it. Can you see? Oh no. So the inside one stays in the same place. You're just doing it from the same place.
Yeah, no, you're squeezing both from inside and outside, and you're pushing it up, moving your hands up slowly.
Okay.
But you don't want it to flare out, because when the pot flares out, it becomes weaker. If you want this to be a bowl, we can flare it out a bit.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So all you do is, I would use a sponge, and I would hold this gently on here, and then as it's rotating, pull it out like that.
Okay.
Very gently. Do it really, really slowly.
So delicate. Maybe I'm just not very delicate.
It comes with practice, Hari. Also, but it's not a bad one for the first time.
Not every day you get to throw a pot. There's my pot, my little chutney pot.
Harry Ghotra.
Had an awesome day here with Maham today, and we've made pots. Look, she's going to finish those off for me. Thank you so much for letting me spend the day.
It's been great to have you.
Oh, it's been lovely to see
Thank you. I'll see you again soon.
We'll see you again soon. So guys, if you've enjoyed watching me, remember what you need to do. Thumbs up, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. See you soon. Take care.